Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Notes from the Sewing Room. My name is Becky. Today's video is all about my brand new baby makes. Hope you've been having a lovely week, whatever you've been doing, and you've managed to squeeze in a little bit of craft time as well. I'm really excited to show you today some of the things I've been working on for my new arrival. So my baby is due in September, so I'm trying to squeeze in making a few projects here and there for baby as soon as I can. So we are having a baby boy, which is really exciting. So I've been looking online and trying to get inspiration from people wherever I can, and thank you so much for everyone who's been leaving me comments below with ideas of things that I can make, so I really do appreciate that. So please do keep those comments coming and let me know what you've made for your babies, what you've made for friends' babies, family babies, and you know, what's worked really well, and you know, just any ideas you've got for me basically. If anyone's interested, I am wearing a Megan Nielsen darling dress today, and I've also made a little matching headband as well. So I know some of you do like to find out what I'm actually wearing, so I just thought I'd let you know. So where to start? So I've got a range of different projects to show you, and they're all fairly straightforward, quick makes, and a lot of them have actually been made from fat quarters, which is something new for me. I have got quite a few fat quarters in my stash. I do tend to pick them up from time to time, and I think, yeah, I'll get around to doing something with that, and I don't. But I've actually been, you know, like I say, getting loads of inspiration from things that I've seen, you know, on various websites and blogs. So I've used my fat quarters, which is amazing. So let me show you some of the things. So the first thing I want to show you is something that's got a little bit of a crackle about it, so you'll hear that. So it's actually something that was recommended to me by Karen from So Little Time, so thanks very much, Karen. It's something called a taggy blanket. So I'd never heard of one of these before. I've not got any children at the moment, and to be honest, I've never heard of my friends' children having one of these either. Karen said that she'd found it really useful for her children. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to give that a go. So as soon as I started to look online, there is loads of inspiration for making these type of things. So what I've actually done is I bought some fat quarters which are all Paddington themed, because I thought it'd be really nice to have a Paddington themed nursery if I could do. I've always been a big fan of Paddington Bear, and hopefully my little boy will really like Paddington as well. Each of these different panels that I've sewn on the front here are all different Paddington fabrics, which are from different fat quarters that I've had. Around the blanket here you'll see little bits of ribbon which I've cut to all different sizes, so they're all different widths and things. I've also got a little piece of elastic that I've sewn in there as well. So and then on the back it's got another Paddington sort of theme fabric. If I just hold that up, you'll be able to hopefully see a little bit more. But yeah, so it's got kind of stamps and London prints, and it's got pictures of Big Ben on there and all kinds of different things. And then I needed something for the inside of this project which was going to crackle and make a noise, because I thought that that would be something that the baby would like to play with, as well as sort of playing with these little things around the outside that feel different. I thought they would enjoy kind of hearing the noise as well. So I actually looked online at what other people have used. Some people said that they'd used a milk bag and things like that, but I thought I'm not really sure what a milk bag is. I guess it's something that milk comes in. But I didn't have anything like that. So the nearest thing I can think of was the inside of a cereal packet. So it's quite a sort of thick plastic type material. So I've basically folded it out and I've sewn it in between my two layers of fat quarter fabrics. Obviously when the plastic is in there you can't actually iron this project, but that's fine because it's actually made to be scrunched and things anyway. So I've actually sewn this project together as if it was a kind of pillowcase, if you like. So I did right sides together, sewed all the way around the outside, sandwiching the ribbon in between, left a small gap to actually turn the whole project through. Then I literally top stitched all the way around the finished item. the cereal bag, before I actually did the right sides together and kind of went to finish the project, I actually tacked to the top layer of fabric first of all, and then that meant that it didn't move around during the actual stitching process really. But I am really pleased with this. Like I say, it's something that was new to me. I'd never heard of it before, but I think it hopefully will be quite useful and the baby will enjoy playing with it. Now the next thing I wanted to show you, I've made actually a few of. So I looked online, I was inspired to make some bibs after watching Tamlin from Sewn on the Tyne, and I found this free pattern online which is from Sweet Red Poppy, and it's just a baby bandana bib. So as you can see, it looks a little bit like a boomerang type thing. Take pieces of fabric, do them on the fold. You can do it in woven fabrics or you can make it in stretch fabrics. I think basically whatever you've got. So I decided to make mine in some leftover stretch fabrics that I had. So you may recognise some of these fabrics from tops and things that I've made in the past. The good thing about this pattern is you can make it in a newborn size, 3 to 6 months or 6 to 12 months. So I've made a newborn at the moment, but I did actually also trace out the pattern so that when baby's a little bit bigger, I can also make it in the larger sizes as well, which I thought would be quite useful. These aren't completely finished because I'll be honest with you, I want to put some snaps on them, and I've been having a bit of a nightmare with the snaps and trying to get them to work. So I don't know what it is. I've looked at tutorials online, but I just can't seem to get the snaps to work properly. So I'll keep trying to persevere with it, but if I don't get on with it, I might just put some Velcro on it instead. But I'll show you the different ones that I've made so far. So I've got this really cute little one here, which I've made out of some fabric that I got from Material Girl Laura a while ago. So it's a stretch fabric. I made a top out of it previously, and you'll see it's got this beautiful rainbow print, which I just thought would go with loads of stuff, and it'll be really super cute to see him wearing that as well. I've made two out of some leftover jumper fabric that I had. So this jumper fabric is from Crafty So and So. They did actually have it still in stock a few weeks ago. I'm not sure if they've got any left now, but I really like it because it's got this beautiful bee print on it, which I just think is so pretty. Now because this fabric was slightly thicker, I also decided to top stitch all the way around it as well, just to keep it a little bit flatter. But again, I think that's going to be super cute to see baby wearing that, and yeah, it'll go with, you know, a lot of the different baby grows that I've managed to collect so far. The final bib that I made is quite snazzy, and it's actually made out of some fabric that I've started to make myself a dress in. So I'll show you the dress in one of my future videos. But yeah, it's this kind of like animal print fabric. So again, this is from Material Girl Laura. If I just hold that up, you'll be able to see the animal print. So I just thought that was really snazzy. It's just really, it's a good pattern to just use up your little fabric scraps. Really doesn't take very much fabric at all to make these little bibs. So yeah, but I'm going to probably make a few more of those if I can master the snap. Now the next one I wanted to show you is again made from a fat quarter, and it's actually a project that I found on a So Hayley Jane blog, but it was from ages ago. So I was just basically looking online of you know, fat quarter projects and fat quarter things to make for boys and that kind of thing, and I came across this really cute little dinosaur project. So it's basically a little toy. So if I just hold that up a little bit closer, you'll be able to see him. So again, it's like the taggy blanket that I made, because it's got these little bits of ribbon which is sandwiched between the top layer there, so that baby can kind of run their fingers over them and play with them and that kind of thing. And then I've actually put some eyes on here and also a little mouth as well. So you were supposed to download the pattern and print it off and everything. I don't actually have a printer at home, so instead I roped in my husband, and between us we managed to draw the dinosaur shape. I'm actually not that great at drawing, but my husband is good at drawing, so I got him to just do the dinosaur shape, and that made my pattern. And then I literally cut two pieces, one for the front, one for the back, left a small gap to turn through the whole project after sandwiching between the ribbon at the top here, and then I just stuffed it with teddy bear stuffing, and then sewed it up afterwards. So it's such a cute little thing, and I think hopefully baby will enjoy playing with that at some point. So I've tried not to overstuff him, because I think it's, when you're making toys, it's really easy to kind of think, yeah, I've just bung a bit more stuffing in there, but actually it can make it too hard, and I wanted him to be a little bit squidgy so that baby can just play with him and yeah, just not be too heavy and everything really. So but yeah, so I'm really pleased with that. I think he is super sweet. The next thing I wanted to show you was, again, made out of my fat quarters. I've made some Paddington bunting for the nursery. So I'll just hold this up quickly to show you. So I've done alternate triangles basically. So one's a London print, so if you just hold that up there you can see, one's a Paddington print, and then I've gone on from there, and I have used just a red bias binding around the top as well. So I think that's going to look really, really sweet in the nursery. I was showing you some bunting on a previous video I was thinking of putting in the nursery, but I don't think you can have too much. So, and this will just go along with my whole Paddington theme. So I think that will be that'll be really, really good. The final thing I wanted to show you is actually not been made by me. It's been made by my mother-in-law, but it's just so lovely, and just really, really sweet of her to spend the time and make these things for us. So she's a really, really good knitter. I really want to get into knitting, and I've been trying to do it, but I've not really had loads of time recently to give it a proper go. But I do need to sit down and give it more of a try at some point. But yeah, so she's made us some super cute little cardigans with matching hats. So yeah, if I just hold that up, you'll be able to see. So this one's out of this green fabric, and she's used these tiny little buttons on there, which have got little ducks on them. So that's so sweet. And she's made a little hat to match that one as well, which is really cute. We've got a short sleeve version as well, which she actually told me she'd done wrong, and you know, ended up short sleeve rather than long sleeve. But I was like, gosh, you would never know. Like, it's amazing. So I think that's really, really sweet. I love that detail all around the top section. And again, we've got one of these little duck buttons on there. It's so cute. And I've also got another cardigan here, which she also made, which is this kind of two-tone blue with the white as well, with the cute little buttons on. So I'm really thankful that she's made us those, because I didn't have any jumpers for the baby to wear. So, and that's another little hat that she made to go with it. So yeah, I love it to get when you get handmade gifts. I don't know about you, it's just, yeah, just amazing. So I hope you've enjoyed learning about what I've been making for the baby, and also seeing these extra bits as well that my mother-in-law has been making. If you do enjoy watching my videos, please do hit the subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all of my latest content, and hit the like button as well. I do really appreciate you watching these videos, and leave me a comment and let me know what you think of what I've been making so far, and also if you've got any ideas for future videos. But until next time, I'll leave it there and say see you soon. Bye!